Welcome to another
Welcome
video
to
on
our
in which we're going to
video
solve a
on.
Hackerrank problem. In today's problem, we're going to solve a decorator related problem. This problem is called standardized mobile number using decorators. So what do we need to do in this particular problem? So to start this off, we need to understand that we have a decorator and then we need to define that decorator. And that is what we need to do in this particular problem. Decorator is given to us. We define that decorator by basically setting up a function that modifies the behavior of the sort phone um, function, sort for function in the wrapper, basically. So within the wrapper function, we define another function called funl, and in that function, we need to loop through a list of phone numbers and format each number by stripping any prefix and keeping only the last 10 digits. Formatted number is then split into two parts and prefixed with +91. What do we mean by that? So let's explain that here. Basically, we have a decorator and to wrapper, right? We have a decorator called wrapper, and that wrapper decorator needs to be defined. I mean, what does it mean? Because Python doesn't know what this wrapper represents in the code. And to solve this problem, we need to define this particular wrapper as to what it is doing, right? So how do we define that? We define that with creating a function called wrapper. We created a function called wrapper, and within that function we're going to define the logic that we need to set up to solve this problem, basically. So to define this wrapper, we set a function called wrapper, which is called wrapper, and then in this function we're going to have another function which is basically going to be function that basically formats the phones within the wrapper function. This is going to be called fun function. So our logic is going to come within this fun function. So what does this fun function does? Given a phone number, let's say +91, that's the country code, right? Given this phone number with 10 digits in it after 91, them sorted out. So given this is the input of phone numbers. We're going to get a list of these numbers here. So given that we have a list of these numbers here, we need to basically, given that we have a list of these numbers here, we need to basically, format them, right? So every number, what we need to do is first, we need to strip this section out of the number. We cross this out. We remove this from this number, right? Then this 10-digit number, from this 10-digit number, we need to divide it in half. 5 on this side, 5 on this side. Once that is done, basically, then we need to further basically apply, uh, you know, uh, the country code as well at the start, and then we send it back for sorting and output to the decorator itself, basically. So with that out of the way, how do we get this? How do we basically solve this problem? So simple as that. First, we need to format the numbers. So we go back to our screen here and write our code. So how do we format these numbers? We first define a variable called formatted numbers. Within that variable, we create basically concatenation and comprehension for lists, basically. Let's set that up. First, we add the country code, which is going to be consistent all across. Within that country code, we add or concatenate the number, the stripped version of the number, which is five elements from the end, basically. So the last five digits, sorry, the first five digits first, and then the last five digits. So we sort that out. Then further, we add a space between them because that is one of the things that we need to do in concatenation. You need to add that manually. Then we add the second five numbers. Once that's done, then we need to add certain restrictions to this list comprehension that we're doing. So for those restrictions are all right. Once that's out of the way, I was just checking if we had the closure there. Now we need to write the next part of the code, which is the restriction or the iteration that we need to do. That's out of the way. Then the second thing that we need to do in this particular problem is pass the formatted number back to the wrapper function. So we return the formatted numbers, and then we return the fun function as a whole. And with that, we should be able to solve this problem. We're going to run this code. All the test case clear. And with that, we can wrap this problem up. And with that, we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.